There's explosions and gunfire going on down the street.
So I was at one of my friend's places, which is a little while down from MIT. So actually getting there, when I left here, it was like 6 o'clock. And actually getting there, I took the Mass Ave Bridge. And so it was kind of weird when I heard about it.
I was waken up by like my friends calling me to make sure if I was okay.
I was home. I had just gotten home about 45 minutes before that, and I saw a police car on my way there, but didn't make much of it. I got a phone call from a friend just asking where I was, just making sure I was okay, and then she told me what had happened.
I had no idea what was going on, didn't check my phone, didn't check my computer, and all of a sudden my phone started going off. And it was like, do you live near MIT? Do you live near MIT?
I woke up because I got the text message from EU and about the university being closed and everything.
MIT sent out like text messages to its students, like if an emergency is happening. So I saw like the MIT alert text message.
I think that's the first thing I did. I went on Twitter, checked what the tech was saying, and then like 2 minutes later, another friend who lives in the same building as I do, she knocked on my door to see if I was okay. And we have 2 other friends in the building, and then we went and checked if they were at home.
Once again, from the United States, there has been a shooting incident that's been reported from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in the United States.
I wasn't sure whether it was real, to tell you the truth or not, because like it's a marathon and then like all of a sudden like there's shooting and stuff. It's like, what? So many things at once?
It was just so bizarre to think we just had the bombing earlier and then have this right after that. It's pretty unbelievable.
The report that police are hearing right now is that there is a suspect down on the ground, struck multiple times. They're still telling the officers to keep long guns, rifles, pointed at that suspect.
Definitely scared, definitely nervous too. I closed my windows, locked them, pulled down the shades, and I was like texting everyone else, stay safe, like.
So at that point I went home, and on the way home is when it broke out and we were like, whoa, this is a really big deal. And then that's when I came home and I looked across the dining hall and I saw probably like 20 police cars just speeding by. And that's when I was like, whoa.
Police officers on the scene are not approaching the person who has been restrained as of now. We do not know the details. We do not know the nationality. We do not know whether he was armed. But just to remind you,
I woke up like after like 40 minutes or 30 minutes after like the MIT policeman got like injured, and they were still like taking him to the hospital and like trying to do all they could to save him. And yeah, I was asking like why would anyone do this, and then, like when I heard that it might have been connected to the Boston Marathon, I was really confused.
Okay. So Liz mentioned the shooting and the tragic passing of an MIT campus officer. There were 2 other episodes that don't appear.
Everyone was really sad about him, and no one really understood, why he had to die in this process. And yeah, everyone. I don't think there's anyone who didn't feel sad about what happened.
A lot of people were sad about it, including myself. A lot of people did go to the memorial. It was Elizabeth Warren who spoke, and so did Joe Biden, who was there.
As America does remain that shining city on the hill, we're a symbol of the hopes and dreams of the very aspirations of people all around the world, people who live where they thrive.
I feel like we have moved on, but next year, like when it comes around this time, I guess people will like start to remember again.
I think people are still talking about it. They still aren't completely over what's happened, so they are in that sense holding on. But I guess there's so much work that everyone also has to do, so they get involved in that. But when you stop to think about it, that conversation hasn't ended just yet.